How's it going? Back again, TriPoint Sense. Another kind of unboxing, sort of. First impressions more so. Last time, or I guess a couple videos ago, I went through a large sample haul that I bought from ZGO and Twisted Lily. So I'm gonna go through the Akro Discovery set, which I have not smelled. I haven't, I think I showed you that I had the old Discovery set. This was the tin that it came in. All right, old school. Love the packaging. This is the new Discovery set, which it's still good packaging, but there's a pretty big difference between a cardboard box and a metal tin. So, that being said, there are 10 versus 6. So, some of them are redundant. Um, so, obviously, I've smelled the ones that I've had for that tin for years. And there is one, and that's why I'm looking around if I can find it. I thought I had it next to me. It's right here. Yes. So, this, out of all of the fragrances that they have in this line, which this line is done by Olivier Cresp and his daughter, which, apologies, I don't remember her name. However, ink, right? I had to get a separate sample for because it's not in either Discovery set, and I wanted to smell it so I could smell them all. So let's start because this is probably going to be a fairly long video considering I have to get through maybe 5 or 6 that I've never smelled. So outside of that, I'm not going to review the ones that I've already had for a while, and those are going to be Awake, Night, Dark, Malt, Haze, and Smoke. Okay, so I've smelled those 6, and then the ones that I haven't smelled are obviously ink, so I had to grab this one. And then I haven't smelled, I'm going to pull these out. Okay, another thing, if you buy this Discovery set, you want to be careful. Don't press down because you're going to press the atomizer, and don't press up because you're going to press the atomizer. Just kind of push your finger to the side and pop them out that way. So this one is Smile. Never smelled that one. Bake. Rise. Haven't smelled that one either. Glow. Akro, if you're listening, put a little thumb insert to get these out a little bit easier. East. Infuse. So I have to get through 7. So it's probably going to take me, y'all, if you've watched my videos before, you know I can get a little chatty. So might be like a 35 or 40-minute video. If you're not in for that, I don't know what to tell you. I found the wrong channel. But if you are, then stick around or watch it in parts at least. And I do appreciate it, all of y'all that are so kind and leave comments and, feedback and interaction. It makes this much more enjoyable for me because I'm not just exactly talking to myself, staring at a camera. But anyway, you can see the old design has a little finger inserts to get them out a bit easier, and the design also is a little bit different. This old school, I don't know. I'm assuming that if you're watching this channel, you probably are fragrance enthusiasts such as myself, but this old design, or like most of these samples, they don't spray very well. It's like, not a good dispersion of juice. These are great. Okay, so this is the new design. So again, I have not smelled any of these. And what I've been doing, I know if you watch my other video, it was like 40 minutes long. So sorry about hitting the mic. If you did watch that, that's awesome. Thank you for sticking with me. But I said I would wait to test some of these out. But unfortunately, I didn't have the patience, and I went for it. So I sprayed most of the samples. I haven't smelled some of them, but most of them I have. So let's go with Infuse first. All right. I don't know the notes. And, this line is supposed to kind of give you, they have like their gourmand line. or gourmand scents. They have their kind of like naughty scents, and then they're kind of like, um, I guess, feeling or emotion, like things that are supposed to evoke an emotion. I think that's kind of the concept for the different lines, but they don't really separate them in general. All right, so that's infuse. Hmm. Very fresh, like floral, bright, a little green. There's some earthiness to it, but pleasant. I'm not sure what infuse is supposed to, what they're exactly infusing, but it's familiar. Hmm. Almost that earthiness kind of goes like chocolatey. Maybe there's patchouli in here. I'm not sure. But there is kind of like this clean green, slightly slightly leathery. Pop this light on. Hopefully it's not too bright. But I like it. So far, first impression, good. It's not bad. It's not very, I wouldn't say unique. There's a little bit of a uniqueness to it. It's kind of that earthiness, but yeah, I mean it's good. It's not bad at all. I like I said, I have no expectations on these because I mean, I kind of have an idea about East. East is probably going to be like your rose and oud combo. Every house has to have one. So I'm assuming that's what this one is. Wait. Hmm. Nope, I was right. Yeah, I mean, it's nice though. Certainly very, very, like from a lot of the ones that you're going to get coming in contact with, especially on the designer side. This one is nice. Very quality, blended well. There's no sharp, prickly parts to it that you get sometimes with this really like scratchy kind of rose that you'll get. To me, it's like a cheap rose. This one is rounded off, and it has some of the soft jamminess, but not cloying. And I think that's that scratchiness to me. That's astringent rose. Very well done. And I like, again, if you watch my videos, I have a lot of oud scents. This is one that I would consider. I like this. It's not overwhelming. Like Ombre Nomad is nice. I like it, but I just I have my own personal um, discontents with Louis Vuitton fragrances. Although they smell good, um, I would get this over Ombre Nomad. That is a nice rose oud. Very, very well done. Nothing, again, not groundbreaking, but um, quality for sure. All right, Glow is next. Okay, let's see here. I'm assuming this is probably going to be very bright, hence Glow. Oh yeah, I gotta spray it one more time. It's light, or maybe I didn't spray it well. There, that's a better spray. No, it's just rather light. Hmm. It smells. It smells good. I have a feeling this is going to be really good on skin in the hot weather. I'll wear it soon. Damn. Almost. Oh, man. Maybe my that the east one blew my nose out, which will be unfortunate so early. I'm gonna pause and get a drink of water just in case. I'll be right back. Okay, apologies for that. Needed a glass of water. So, in case you didn't know, a lot of times people will use coffee beans or something of the sort to cleanse your palate and to smell better. In fact, water is great, and then smelling the inside of your shirt, doing both of those kind of help refresh you. Let's try this again. It's still a light scent. There's like citrus for sure, cedar maybe, very very light. I really have a almost maybe iris is in here, slightly powdery. I have a feeling that it is um, it's designed to be in the heat. Something tells me that about it. I don't know, but I will find out because it's already like 100 degrees here and it's not even June. But such as South Texas. Here we go. This next one is Rise. Ooh. Hmm. Another floral I've smelled before, but it smells also like tangerine. Clean, soapy. Maybe neroli, but I don't really like neroli that much. So if it is neroli, this is one of very few neroli fragrances that I like. But yeah, this smells like a soap, which I'm guessing kind of might go hand in hand with Rise, like just showered. You know, wash your face, take a shower, clean. I like it. I like it. Let's see here. Bake is next. Wait, let me write that down. So, have you all ever smelled any of these from Acro? If you have, let me know which ones. Do these sound interesting? There's some a line that interests you, and it, are you familiar with Olivier Cresp in general? You know, and I did misspeak, by the way, on a. I said Kenzo Jungle was Dominique Ropion on my last, or like the one that I was going over all these samples, and it was Olivier Cresp. Should have known. Oh wow, wow. This is like lemon shortcake, lemon shortbread, or like a lemon Madeline. Oh man, holy shit! And I don't. Maybe I'm going in. I find myself liking gourmands a little bit more, probably because I've been on a prep diet for almost 3 months. So anything food related is, especially sweets in general, is needless to say, uh, going to get my attention. But good night. This one. Whew. Yeah, if you're a gourmand lover, you like lemon shortcake or like lemon madeleines. Wow. This is like bottle all I would say close to bottle worthy. That one is fantastic. Yeah. And this one's called Smile. Well, I mean, Bake put a pretty damn good smile on my face. So, wow, that one smells so good. Um, and it's not like, okay, so like if you've smelled Chanel Allure Edition Blanche, that one they say, oh, that's like lemon meringue pie, slightly, but you still kind of get that sporty kind of edge to it. That smells like a lemon shortcake, like or a lemon Madeline. Phenomenal. Um, so Smiles next. Last one for that set that I have. Okay, this I think is, damn. It's another floral that I can't. I need to get better at calling out florals, but this might be, could be rose and, yeah, rose, maybe jasmine, some orange blossom. Yeah, this one smells great too. I have to say, man, or and women, sorry, people, but I just say man, dude. The quality on these, even though this one and East and Infuse, I had said are kind of familiar, or East for sure familiar. Um, just the quality of them, they are very, very well done. Uh, yeah, you can tell, or I can tell at least, that they're using good materials. And it sounds snobby or whatever to say that, but I guess when you've kind of smelled enough things, um, I find myself noticing that a little bit more these days is the the lack of the alcohol that you get on a lot of designers, or just maybe not even designers, but sometimes you get that from some niche perfumes where you just get like this blast of alcohol. And to me, it happens, I get it, whatever, but when you don't get that and you just smell just like the ingredients, the materials, and they smell so well blended, even if it's familiar, it's very noticeable. So again, kudos to them. Um, so if you're looking for some of these, which I'll go over the notes at some point, let me know if you want me to deep dive on any of these and do a full length review. I'm going to be testing these because I've been holding off to smell these on camera for y'all. Uh, I've been really been wanting to smell them and try them out, but I had enough of these. Again, if you didn't see my other videos, I had enough of these samples to get through and wait for the discovery set from Acro to go through on camera at least. So let me know. Tell me in the description, or in the description. That's my job. Tell me in the comments. So this is the Twisted Lily, their homemade sample of ink. So this one I do know is supposed to smell like tattoo ink. Okay, so um, write it on here. The reason I like to have these out is because I like to see, and this is, I write it in my little notebook, longevity on paper, how long it lasts, so I can give you guys kind of a long-term update at some point. There we go. All right, let's see. This is ink. Wow, okay. It smells like paper. Like okay, let me rephrase this. It smells like when you print, I'm pointing at my printer. It smells like when you print a paper, that fresh ink, that warm smell from the printer. That's what you're getting. It's not a bad smell. it's a actually kind of a very cool to me, like machinery, a little bit licorice, anisey, dry. This is very close. Okay, so here we go. Very close to guilty Gucci. No, Gucci Absolute. Yes, I don't know if it's in the guilty line, but it's the guilty Absolute. It's the one that they say smells like Band-Aids, very medicinal. This is in that same ballpark, although that goes way more leathery and like so dry. This one's not nearly on that edge. This one again, it kind of keeps in line with the rest of the style of the perfumery that is of Acro's line in the sense of blended roundedness. That guilty or the Gucci Absolute is it's a fantastic perfume, but this one is more refined. So if you like that and you want something like that with a little bit less sharpness, a little bit more things are toned down, but the same style, same line, same vibe, that would be a good alternate. And I do like that. So maybe I don't know. That it's nice. It's way different, very different. Something that you don't smell very often. But that's it. That's this wrapping it up right now. I'll keep it. I don't know what it's going to be combined to with both of these. My little break to get water. Um, but that's it. Thanks for watching, making it to the end. I don't know again how long this is, but I appreciate all y'all. I will see you next week. I might drop another video in the middle of the week with an update in one of these, especially if I get some comments. That definitely gets me a little bit more motivated to make one extra video during the week rather than just kind of what I've been doing as my weekly, like either Saturday and Sunday or Sunday, um, uploads. So, yes, again, thank you so much. I appreciate your time, and I will see you next week at the very latest. Bye.